Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am Aksa Islam, Assistant Professor of English from Government Graduate College, Dubai Mahal Road, Bahawalpur. Today we are going to revise a chapter, Why Boys Fail in College. You have already studied this chapter in detail, and now I will give you summary of the chapter, what are the main points, and then I will discuss some important question answers. The chapter Why Boys Fail in College is written by Herbert E. Hawks. It seems as if it only deals with the causes of failure of boys in college, but it is not so. The chapter tells us about problems of students on the whole, no matter they are boys or girls. They face same kind of problems. This chapter tells us about psyche of students and different mental and physical problems which they face. It is not only informative but also helpful for them. After reading this chapter, they can find out what is the problem or weakness or folly that they are facing and what is the solution of that particular problem. There are good suggestions for parents and teachers also. In the start, the writer tells us that the boys who cannot complete their education and fail to achieve their goal are of two types: those who try and those who do not try. So he divides the boys into two categories, those who are trying and those who are not trying. यानी जो कोशिश ही नहीं करते और फेल हो जाते हैं, और दूसरे वो जो कोशिश करते हैं और नाकाम हो जाते हैं. अब यहाँ पर जो बच्चे कोशिश नहीं करते और फेल होते हैं उनकी नाकामी तो समझ में आती है, लेकिन जो बच्चे कोशिश भी करते हैं और फेल हो जाते हैं तो उसके क्या रीजंस और कॉजेस हैं, उसको भी राइटर ने बहुत डिटेल के साथ वन बाय वन डिस्कस किया है. इसके बाद राइटर तमाम प्रॉब्लम्स को जो कि स्टूडेंट्स की नाकामी का बायस बनते हैं एक एक करके डिस्कस करता है. सबसे पहले जो कॉज ऑफ फेलियर है वो नर्वस हैबिट्स हैं या लैक ऑफ कंसंट्रेशन है. So the problem with this sort of boys is that they do not concentrate on their studies. If they sit for studies, they start sharpening their pencils, etc. They do all these things because they are unconsciously not interested in the labor of this hard job. They are not devoted to and sincere with their studies. We can provide no help to this kind of boys. They themselves have to devote and themselves dedicate to their studies. If they fully concentrate and let go every other distraction, they can be great success. Otherwise, there is no remedy available to induce them to their work. A teacher, however, can point out their weakness only. Number two, mistaken ambition also becomes cause of failure. So he says that mistaken ambition is a great cause of failure among college students. The parents want their sons to be doctor, engineer, or dentist. They do not bother about their natural inclinations. In most of the cases, the boys have no interest in these subjects which their parents have imposed upon them, so they become utter failure and seldom they know the reason. थर्ड पॉइंट में वो ये बताते हैं कि बहुत इंटेलिजेंट बच्चे भी जो है बाज़ात नाकाम हो जाते हैं, कि समटाइम्स इंटेलिजेंट and overconfident students also fail. The boys of this sort have done well in their schools. There they have not faced any difficulty, but while in college, they take things as easy as in schools. Though they are bright, yet they fail because they are not used to hard work and industry. They misjudge the enormity of the task and consequently fail. The requirements at college level are very much different from the ones at school. These easygoing boys should realize that college education demands a regular work. They must apply themselves to their studies. Their mindset can be changed to beware them of the dangers of smooth sailing in college. A bright boy who cannot change his attitude and cannot work diligently at this level will eventually fail. Now, number 4 is financial pressure that becomes a cause of failure. A student who has to do odd jobs to cope with financial pressure is a miserable creature. He works through the night to sustain himself and his family. How can he concentrate on his studies? The parents should provide for their children and their education. Such a student may pass, but he is unable to achieve any worthwhile success in his studies. The first and foremost duty of parents is to provide sufficient funds for their children so as to enable them to study. Moreover, the college authorities should allocate sufficient funds and scholarships for such students who are in financial straits. Number 5 is a question of health, because lack of health also becomes cause of failure. Physical and mental health play a significant role in the career of a student. A student who is suffering from a disease is not fit to pursue his studies. He is unable to do any intense mental labor in terms of his studies. So the role of poor health cannot be overlooked, for it is very crucial in the performance of a student. A medical checkup and timely medical aid is of utmost importance. This will go a long way in solving the problem of students in terms of their health. In the 6th point, he tells us sometimes some boys take too much interest in sports and they fail. The boys who focus entirely on sports, they also fail sometimes because it can be very dangerous for a student. His primary task is to study hard and to pass. He can afford to participate in sports only as a part-time hobby. In the 7th point, he tells us about the boys who come to college for the fun of it. These kind of students are not serious. They just come to college to enjoy college life. They have nothing to do with studies. Having failed, they retire to the cold world of reality. If they ever find out that they were wrong, they should be allowed to study again in college. If not, let them face the cold buffets of reality. Now, these were the reasons of the failure of boys, which the writer has discussed in detail, and he has also given the solutions of these problems. Now, I will tell you some important questions and their answers. Number 1, according to the author, there are some boys who fail because they do not try. Who are they? Can we help them? So there are some boys who fail because they do not try. They suffer from nervous habits. They cannot sit at a desk and study properly. They waste their time in useless activities. We cannot help them. We can only tell them what is their real problem. They themselves are not. They themselves are to get rid. They themselves cannot. They have to get rid of them. The author has evaluated the cause of such students in a sensible manner. He offers possible remedy to avoid such failures. अब इसमें जो हमने बताने हैं उन बच्चों के बारे में जो कि पढ़ने के लिए तो बैठते हैं लेकिन कंसंट्रेशन नहीं होती और वो अपना वक्त जो है वो फजूल एक्टिविटीज़ में ज़ाया कर देते हैं, तो तमाम जो उनका टाइम जो है वो वेस्ट हो जाता है और वो पढ़ नहीं सकते. Number 2, how does a mistaken ambition on the part of boys and their parents lead to the failure of the boys? Mistaken ambition is a great cause of failure of boys. The boy wants to study one subject, whereas his parents compel him to study the opposite subject. So the boy does not find any interest in that subject and he fails. By mistaken ambition, the author means that the parents impose their views on their sons. In this way, the entire fault lies with the parents. They ignore the interest of their children and cause a talent loss. अब इसमें हमने ये बताना है कि मिस्टेकन एम्बिशन किस तरह कॉज ऑफ फेलियर बन जाता है। बाज़ औक़ात वालिदैन जो हैं अपने बच्चों को मजबूर करते हैं कि आपने ये सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़ने हैं। जैसे कि हमारे यहाँ एक ट्रेंड है कि बच्चे ने जो है वो डॉक्टर या इंजीनियर ही बनना है और वो कुछ और नहीं बन सकता। ज़बरदस्ती बच्चे को ये सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़ाए जाते हैं और बच्चे का रुझान कुछ और होता है, या वो साइंस सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़ना चाहता है, उसको कहा जाता है वो कुछ और पढ़े, या वो आर्ट्स पढ़ना चाहता है और ज़बरदस्ती उसको साइंस सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़ाए जाते हैं, तो वो भी उसका लिए जो है वो एक कॉज ऑफ फेलियर बन जाता है, क्योंकि बच्चे की कोई इंटरेस्ट उस चीज़ में नहीं होती। नंबर 3, there are some boys who have done well at school but fail to make their mark at college. Who are they? Some intelligent boys pass the school examination with a little effort. They think that they can pass the college examination in this way. They do not work properly and fail. Such boys are also found in our colleges in our country. They usually waste their time in useless pursuits, ignoring the books. The superiority complex in them and their wrong judgment cause their complete failure. इसमें उन बच्चों के बारे में जो है हमने बताना है कि जो बहुत ज़्यादा इंटेलिजेंट होते हैं, ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट होते हैं और उनको ये पता ही नहीं होता कि असल में हार्ड वर्क है क्या। वो ये समझते हैं कि जैसे स्कूल में वो बगैर किसी ज़्यादा मेहनत के जो है वो पास हो गए, उन्हें अचीवमेंट हासिल कर ली, तो कॉलेज में भी ऐसा ही होगा, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं होता। उनको प्रॉपर स्टडीज़ की और हार्ड वर्क की ज़रूरत होती है। नंबर 4, how does financial pressure lead to the failure of students described in the lesson? Some poor parents compel their child to earn and learn at the same time. So the boy has to spend much time to earn a few coins. In this way, he wastes his time and spoils his health, so he fails. अब इसमें उन बच्चों के बारे में जो हमने आंसर देना है कि जिनके लिए फाइनेंशियल प्रेशर जो वो कॉज ऑफ फेलियर बन जाता है, कि वो पुअर फैमिली से बिलोंग करते हैं, उनके पास इतने पैसे नहीं होते कि अपने अखराजात पूरे कर सकें, तो उनको साथ जॉब्स भी करनी पड़ती हैं, ना तो इन्हें कोई प्रॉपर या अच्छी जॉब मिलती है, ना ही वो अपना प्रॉपर टाइम जो स्टडीज़ को दे सकते हैं, तो ये भी उनके लिए कॉज ऑफ फेलियर बन जाता है। नंबर 5, to what extent does the question of health lead to failure at college? Sometimes the boys suffer from tuberculosis or bad tonsils or sleeping sickness and poor digestion. They try hard on their part, but they cannot pay full attention to their studies and fail. The college authorities and college doctors should help such boys. There should be close cooperation between the teachers and the doctors in this regard. अब यहाँ पर जो है हमने बताना है कि सेहत का होना भी बहुत ज़रूरी है, चाहे वो मेंटल हो चाहे वो फिज़िकल हो। अगर बच्चा मेंटली और फिज़िकली फिट नहीं है तो वो प्रॉपर स्टडीज़ नहीं कर सकेगा और वो फेल हो जाएगा। नंबर 6, what place would you accord to a sportsman in college? Some students adopt a negative attitude towards sports. They take more interest in sports and literary activities than is needed. They spend much time in such side shows and do not pay full attention to their studies. That is quite wrong. बाज़ औक़ात बच्चा स्पोर्ट्स में और दूसरी एक्टिविटीज़ में बहुत ज़्यादा पार्टिसिपेट करना शुरू कर देता है और वो अपना जो उसका असल टारगेट है कि उसे स्टडीज़ करनी है, अपनी एजुकेशन को कंप्लीट करना है, इसको भूल जाता है, तो इस वजह से ही वो फेल हो जाता है। अगर किसी का रुझान जो है स्पोर्ट्स की तरफ बहुत ज़्यादा है तो उसको फिर वो प्रोफेशनल एटीट्यूड अख्तियार करना चाहिए और वो अपनी स्टडीज़ को तर्क कर दे और प्रोफेशनल एथलीट बन जाए, तो ये उसके लिए ज़्यादा बेहतर है। Number 7, there are some students who join college for the fun of it. Should they be allowed to stay? Some students have no serious aim in life. They join college just for fun. They pollute the atmosphere of the college and mislead other students also. They should not be allowed to stay at the college. They should be pushed out in the cold world. They should be left at the mercy of cruel society, which may teach them a lesson and train them. अब कुछ स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे होते हैं जो सिर्फ फॉर द सेक ऑफ फन जो है वो कॉलेज में एडमिशन ले लेते हैं, उनका कोई मकसद ही नहीं होता ज़िंदगी में, वक्त ज़ाया करते हैं। तो ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स के लिए राइटर सजेशन देता है कि उनको इस क्रूअल वर्ल्ड यानी कि जालिम दुनिया के हवाले कर देना चाहिए। तो वहाँ से वो अपना अच्छा सबक जो है, हो सकता है कि वो सबक सीख लें। जब वो दुनिया को फेस करेंगे तो दोबारा से उनके जहन में ये बात आ जाए कि हमने अपनी प्रॉपर स्टडीज़ करनी है, अपना एक टारगेट अचीव करना है, तो ठीक है वो दोबारा कॉलेज ज्वाइन कर लें। अदरवाइज जो है हम उनकी कोई हेल्प नहीं कर सकते, तो उनको उनके हाल पर छोड़ देना चाहिए। तो अब इसमें इस लेक्चर में आपको मैंने समरी बताई है, इसके इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स क्या हैं और इसके जो इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन आंसर्स हैं वो डिस्कस किए हैं। आपने इस चैप्टर को अच्छी तरह से पढ़ना है। अब इसको पढ़ने के बाद हमें पता चलता है कि राइटर जो है एक बहुत अच्छा टीचर भी है और एक बहुत अच्छा ऑब्जर्वर भी है। उससे तमाम स्टूडेंट्स का जो है, हर किस्म के स्टूडेंट्स का नफ्सियाती तज्जिया किया है, उनके प्रॉब्लम्स को डिस्कस की है और साथ उनके सॉल्यूशंस भी बताए हैं। इसके साथ साथ एक गाइडलाइन फराहम की है, ना सिर्फ स्टूडेंट्स के लिए बल्कि पेरेंट्स के लिए भी और टीचर्स के लिए भी। थैंक यू फॉर लिसनिंग। अस्सलाम वालेकुम।